Hey, welcome to Witty Apparatus. This is your boy Big Man. You know what we do. We get it like the barbershop, but you ain't got to wait in line to get the scoop. And today we're going to be talking about an interesting subject. We're going to be talking about Mr. Suge Marion Knight. Yes, or Marion the Suge Knight, however you want to say it. The ex-CEO of Death Row Records, who is an iconic figure in the world of hip-hop. Now, Suge Knight has recently been released from jail due to some health issues, but it's temporarily because of a hospital stay that he's gonna have during the time of his release. Now his bail is still set at like $10 million. So in order for him to bail out, he would have to put up $10 million. Obviously, that usually has a rule where you have to put up 10%, but that's still a lot of money, you know. $1 million and you got to put that up cash. So we'll see what goes on with that. I don't think he hasn't posted bail yet since 2015, so I don't think he's going to post bail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this clip for y'all to see his son speaking on the subject, and then after that, come back and I'll give you my commentary.
You're here. You say you just came out of the court today?
2 days ago. You guys can read it on the BET News. You probably guys seen it on the Shade Room and the Baller Alert. I just want to say happy birthday to Floyd. You know, he's a great friend. You know, we appreciate the event. I also want to put the message out, free Suge, you know, free my dad. Let's get justice for this man, and let's give this man a second chance. You know, if he hasn't done anything to you, let's change your perspective on the man.
And what's the latest that you could tell us on that? I mean, when's the trial starting? What's happening?
Trial hasn't started yet. Next court date will be on March 27th. That because the court date we just came from 2 days ago. So right now we're just still working it out, and right now I'm fighting for his civil rights and being his voice, working to be his voice, because the court system took his voice. Everything. He can't choose his own lawyer. He can't. He's being mistreated in jail, neglected, taking away his civil rights. So right now, as a son, I'm trying to speak for my father and just also started my new legacy as my new label and everything as well.
How were his spirits then when you spoke to him?
I only said a few words because I only see him in the court. It's been 2 years since I seen him in the court, and only those few words was "I love you, Dad, and don't worry," and that's it. And he looked at me and said, you know, he wrote his note to his lawyer Thaddeus, and I got it the next day, and he said, "Son, I thank you for coming to see me. You know, I appreciate it. I love you, and I know you can do it."
Okay, and we got the Tupac biopic coming out, man. What are your thoughts on that then? Because he'll probably be in that, portrayed in that.
All I can hope is they present him the right way, in the correct way. But pretty soon to look out for the Death Row biopic coming out as well. We're working on that one as well.
Okay, who are you working on with?
I don't want to say right now. It's still under construction. We're working on it. But look out for it coming out next year or probably this summer coming up.
Hey, what's up? So there you have it. So that was Suge Knight's son, Suge Knight Jr., and he was basically defending his dad, man. He's just doing what I would do. I still look out for my pops too, but his pops has had a lot of run-ins with the law. So it puts you in a weird position because you kind of almost can't feel sorry for Suge at this point. I mean, he's been in prison a lot, man. And these last charges, him running over those two guys with the car, I mean, that looked real savage, man. When you look at the video footage, it looks excruciating. One of the gentlemen died, and then the other gentleman is still alive, and he has yet to talk, man. And that's Bone, for those who don't know. Mr. Bone was actually one of the characters. He was the gang leader in the movie Training Day, for those of you who have seen Training Day. Interesting. But this all spans, for those of you who don't know, from an incident where Suge Knight in January 2015, had went to a filming or a partial filming of the movie Straight Outta Compton. Now, Suge Knight was not invited to the filming. He was actually told to stay away, and he didn't do so, and there was security there, including Mr. Clay Bone Sloan and a Mr. Terry Carter. And they attempted to tell Suge Knight that he couldn't come in, and then he ran them over with his car and then backed his car up. Now, this is all alleged, but if you look at the video, that's what it looks like, man. It looks pretty bad for Suge. Now, Suge, he actually faces up to life in prison because one of the gentlemen died. And as I mentioned, Mr. Sloan, he is yet to testify. He says he's not going to testify, the last reports that I saw. But, man, this is just a bad look all the way for hip-hop, man. I wish that they would have, Death Row and Aftermath and everybody would just came to a resolution, man. Just not to. It seems like Dre and those guys did come to a resolution. They just told him not to be there, and he just he disregarded their wishes. So I mean, and then tragedy happened. This sucks, man. Now Suge's son also took to social media yesterday because of his dad's temporary release due to his medical condition, because Suge Knight is battling a situation where he develops blood clots, and it's a real serious situation, and it's been life threatening for him for the most part. So right now he is at USC Medical Center, and they're trying to take care of him for his medical condition, and upon that he's temporarily free. Now, if he could have posted bond, which is, I believe his original bail was set at $25 million, and that's the pictures everybody saw on the internet of him fainting when they said what his bail was set at. Then it was lowered to $10 million, but still you have to come up with like 10%, so that's like $1 million. So unless you got money like that, and I don't think Suge has money like that anymore. You know, that's just gonna be the condition now. Luckily, he does get to see his family, and his son gets to visit with him right now. Bad thing it's under these conditions, and man, I hope the best for Suge, man. I hope the best for him in his court case. But this is an ugly situation, man. And I'll be stay tuned, man, and I'll be giving it to you straight from the street. Now, with that, leave a comment. Tell me what you think, man. You think Suge is being treated harshly, or do you think this is just punishment? I mean, I'm either way on it, man. I can't really call it. But please leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This your boy Big Man. We out. Peace.